And he's demanding the HW4 hardware update now, saying FSD clearly needs it to actually work as promised.
But it's a tough sell for the people who paid up front. Okay, let's unpack this. We're doing a deep dive today into some pretty intense frustrations coming from Tesla's earliest, most loyal customers down in Australia.
Yeah, it's all about this full self-driving rollout, the FSD supervised system.
Right. And it seems to be creating this real divide, doesn't it, between what people expected when they bought the cars and, well, hardware reality now.
Exactly. The issue, technically speaking, is the hardware inside the car. FSD supervised is arriving, but the older vehicles, the ones with the full self-driving computer 3 or HW3, they're just not quite up to snuff compared to the newer HW4 systems needed for the best performance.
And the person really bringing this into the spotlight is, well, a big name in the Australian Tesla community, Simon Hackett.
Oh yeah, the tech entrepreneur, Tesla's first customer in Australia, apparently. Owned the original Roadster, Model S, Model X, something like 7 Teslas total.
That's the one. I mean, this is serious loyalty we're talking about. And he's gone public on X, expressing just how disappointed he is.
And his core point is pretty simple, right? He basically said, I don't want a new car, I just want what I paid for.
Yeah, exactly. He paid for FSD years ago.
And he's demanding the HW4 hardware update now, saying FSD clearly needs it to actually work as promised.
So after, what, 8+ years of being a key customer, how did Tesla respond?
Well, according to reports, they sent an email, but it wasn't offering the upgrade. It offered cheaper FSD supervised packages if customers like Hackett bought a whole new Tesla with HW4.
Ouch. So basically, thanks for your loyalty, now buy another car.
That's certainly how it seems to have been received. Hackett sounded pretty frustrated, questioning what that loyalty was actually worth.
You can understand why. It does feel a bit insulting, maybe.
So maybe they see the discount on a new car as, well, a pragmatic, if unpopular way to manage that technical debt and keep moving forward fast.
Okay, I see the corporate logic, but it's a tough sell for the people who paid up front. And it's not just Hackett feeling this way.
No, definitely not.
There's another owner, Tim Eden, who pointed out he might have been better off just investing the, what, $8,500 he paid for FSD back then straight into Tesla stock.
Right. Which really sums up that feeling of having prepaid for a promise that just hasn't fully materialized, at least not on their existing hardware.
And this individual frustration, it's escalating, isn't it?
It really is. It's gone legal. There's
Yeah.
now a class action lawsuit filed in federal court by a firm called JGA Sadler.
A class action. Wow. Joined by many people.
Reports say thousands of Australians, so it's reflecting widespread discontent.
And the law firm handling it, they see that discount offer differently, I imagine?
They do. Their reported view is pretty cynical. They apparently see it as Tesla trying to reduce the number of people who might join the lawsuit. Less about customer service, more about managing legal risks.
Which brings us back to the tech side. You mentioned FSD needs computer 3.0 or 4.0.
Correct. Eligibility requires either. But, and this is the key thing, the actual features you get and how well they work heavily depend on the specific configuration, the region, and critically, that HW3 versus HW4 hardware.
So even if HW3 can run it, it might not run it as well or get all the latest updates as quickly as HW4.
That seems to be the implication. And when you've prepaid years ago, seeing new subscribers potentially get a better experience on HW4 feels fundamentally unfair.
And now there's subscription pricing too.
Yeah, for those who didn't prepay, it's currently $149 a month if you're upgrading from basic autopilot, or $75 a month from enhanced autopilot.
Which just rubs salt in the wound for the early buyers, right? Why should they effectively pay again, either through a subscription or buying a whole new car for features they believe they already bought?
Exactly.
News, a relief, really, probably for hardware 3 driving owners down in Australia who should get a taste of the latest and greatest, at least as far as the hardware 3 cars goes, sooner rather than later. Also, I would presume that this is also going to apply to New Zealand owners as well. I just can't guarantee that sitting here right now, since New Zealand wasn't mentioned in that Tesla service employees message. And even though there's no timeline there besides near future, again, hopefully that's at least a little bit reassuring to my friends down under.
So wrapping this up, what does this really show you?
Pushing innovation forward super fast, like moving from HW3 to HW4.
And keeping faith with the early adopters, the loyal customers who bought into the vision, sometimes years in advance, based on a promise.
Yeah, it leaves us with a really thorny question, I think. If a company sells a future capability, one that turns out to need hardware that didn't even exist when the promise was made,
Mm-hmm.
who should ultimately carry the cost and maybe the risk when that future tech arrives?
Yeah.
Is it the company or is it the customer who paid up front believing it would work?
Definitely something to think about.